those are the stats. Make of them what you will. Anything there that's of interest, Chris?
Yeah, for sure. Not the natural weight class for Jurić.
So immediately we're seeing an advantage somewhere.
Minus 93 kilogram light heavyweight division, and this bout will be contested over 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee in charge when the action gets underway, Mr. Marko Šintić. Fighters to the center, please, for your final instructions.
Say stop, you stop. If you want to touch the walls, go to the corners.
So our referee, Marko Šintić, reading the referee's riot act. As I say, 3 5s under FNC MMA rules. Jurić takes on Pesic. Pesic, the younger fighter, fighting blue. Jurić in red. Opening gamut, reverse spinning back kick. I was going to say, it looks as if the experience lies with Jurić, but changes the levels, goes down. Pesic having to defend. Doing quite a good job here, Chris.
Yeah, that was technique against strength. Amazing to see Jurić actually hit that level change, almost get flipped, but dug his toes in, wrestled him to the fence here, got the duck under to the back.
Has that leg, can he make it work? Down, tries to roll his man over with a hip throw, doesn't work. Some good rolling here, and then now with that side control position, Jurić should be able to make something of this. He's got a whole round to work on this position, but he's being spoiled by Pesic. Pesic has got that headlock on there, trying to spoil Jurić by keeping him in close, locking the legs up, tying him up on the ground here. And, well, he's making light work of it. Jurić trying to pass, which he does successfully. That mount position is where he works best.
Heavy mount here, nice and low, avoiding getting bucked. Good connections. You got to pick your punches, pick your elbows here. You don't want to lose that position. He's doing that, Will.
Yeah, he's going to capitalize on this if he can. The elbows are going in hard. Pesic trying to defend. But Jurić, if he can keep this position over 3 minutes to work. And yeah, it's really a danger sign for Pesic to be in this position this early on. Whatever happens, he's going to take out some battle wounds.
Smart play here from Jurić. He's just got to make sure he maintains his position. You can see him dig in and almost kind of skydive a touch. Grapevine with his legs. He's not going high, and I like that. He's obviously very confident in his ability to ride this out. And again, it's just that next level of having a good camp, feeling it out, having to deal with a bigger, more physical guy, but letting technique lead the way, and that's what's winning him this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Pesic has the size and weight advantage here, but patience from Jurić is the key. And so if he can work this, maintain this position, whatever happens, if he goes through to another round, the energy that's being expended by Pesic will eventually take its toll, and that could be very advantageous for Jurić. So Jurić trying to create some space, trying to get the hands to work, but being spoiled by Pesic. Pesic bringing him on, holding his head close, no space there to operate. The odd perfunctory body shot, it's not enough.
Again, the grips are really important here. You can see the way that he's constantly adjusting, using his shoulder. Even when you're punching to the right, you've kind of moved your head off to that side because your grip is quite tight on the left around the back of the neck. You can see how tight it is. It's all the way behind his neck and almost above the left shoulder.
Well, I mentioned in the walkout that the experience of Jurić as quite an experienced kickboxer comes from his ground and pound. So this is really his office. It's whether or not he can make it work here. He won his debut, as I said, with a first round KO. He'll be inspired by that. It'll be the first time he's gone pro into the second round, but he's working well here, slowly chipping away, trying to find a little crack in the defense of his opponent, and Pesic needs to keep it very tight because Jurić is trying to find a way in.
It is pretty good survival skills from Pesic. You can see him trying to break the posture and hide his face, but the problem is Jurić is getting around that by posting and then slicing the elbow down.
Well, now he's opened up the space. Can he do it? But he was bucked nearly. Wow. Like a rodeo ride that was. Did well to hang on. And definitely Jovan Pesic trying to get away of getting rid of this guy on top of him. Referees intervening. Timeout, and I think there's been a clash. Nope, a reposition maybe. No, they're carrying on. And that's not great news for Jovan Pesic because he's still got to get rid of the problem that is Jure Juric.
What happened there is you could see the post trying to buck the hips and maybe try to buck him off, and actually it was an open hand with a finger poke.
So still working well off the top.
He's going to go arm triangle here. Very, very big mistake. There
There's
we go.
the
The
tap out. Yeah, absolutely. And even I didn't see that coming. It was really brilliantly done off the ground from the top. I thought it was going to be a ground and pound finish, but it's a submission. There's the tap out. Unbelievable, Chris. Talk us through it.
Yeah, the big mistake was you could see actually Pesic raise his hand, and he was trying to block and trying to posture and trying to buck, but he actually gave up the arm triangle, and Jurić was so quick on that. The second up came the arm, in came the figure four, and he had it. He tapped him from the mount.
Absolutely, from that position. That was a good bit of work, wasn't it? Didn't see it coming, I have to say. I thought we were in for ground and pound, but he's done it in the first. And, well, that's becoming an impeccable record. He's now 2-0, both fights in the first round. We're going to have a word with him, see what he's got to say about that performance. Coach is pleased, we're pleased. Here's a look at the tail of the tape.
Yeah, so slick. They call that the wrestler's delight because you don't got to give up the top position. And if you're able to get it, especially via gift like that, it comes on super quick. And you could just, it was almost a sense. He had a sixth sense there, the way that he fought that actual level of defense and quickly went into offense. Amazing patient performance.
So chalks up another win and another one in the first. Team's happy, and that was a nice slick performance. At a disadvantage, that weight advantage going to Pesic, as I said. So for him to work that from the top, did very well to stay on and ride what was a bigger, slightly heavier opponent. Managed to do it well. Job well done.
And the end comes after 4 minutes and 49 seconds completed of the first round. Your winner by way of arm triangle in the red corner from Croatia, Jure Juric.
There's the official decision. Jure Juric takes the win.
Jovan Pesic.
So I suspect we will have a word. And what a gift, that arm coming up. And as Chris explained, once the gap was there, the wrestler's delight. What a wonderful name. Slick move. And I suspect we will have a chance to have a chat and find out just how Jurić feels about that win. Well, great night, an easy night in the office for Jure Juric.
Jure, čestitke od srca. Imao si čast ne samo otvoriti ovaj program ovdje u dvorani Krešimira Ćosića, nego i napraviti prvi meč, prvu pobjedu za FNC u 2025. Kako si doživio svoj nastup i koliko si sad zadovoljan?
Ma, fenomenalno, ovo mi je bio prvi put u životu da sam se baš radovao da uđem u kavez. Znao sam da sam spreman ko puška, imao sam jake pripreme, znam s kim treniram, s kim spariram, bio sam na Tajlandu mjesec dana i znao sam da će to biti dobro.
Protivnik se mijenjao, uletio u posljednji trenutak. Koliko je teško uopće pripremati se za takav meč i za protivnika kojeg ne poznaješ?
Pa nije bilo lako, taman se pripremim na jednog, psihički on mi otpadne, pa dođe drugi, pa treći, ali šta je tu je.
Šta je tu je, ipak si došao do pobjede. Čestitke još jednom, kad biste mogli vidjeti ponovno u FNC-u, nadamo se što češće gledati ovakav talent.
Ja planiram ove godine da se još bori najmanje 3 puta. Sad je na FNC-u kad ću dobiti borbu. Ja sam spreman, ja sam non stop u treningu. Kod mene nema off season. I to je to.
I to je to. Sjajan nastup, sjajno otvaranje.
Ovu pobjedu bi posvetio svojoj tetki koja prolazi kroz težak period u životu. Tetka, ne daj se, volim te.
Tetka, ne daj se, a ne da se ni Jure Jurić. Dame i gospodo, prvi pobjednik večeras Jure Jurić!